Hi friend, in this video I'm going to talk about new topic which is very important for every chemical engineering point of view for the written test and for the interview. Okay, so if you are new here on this channel, so please do subscribe because this platform provides ecosystem of the every chemical engineering which we who is in the college or who is for the preparation or searching for the job of any government organization. Okay, so basically so let's start. If you new up here, please do subscribe and share more to more who is in college and share your junior. Okay, so let's start for the new topics. So here in this board already written on the what is which topic I am going to discuss. Okay, so basically in this video I'm talking about COD, TOD, BOD and THOD. This is the very important topic for the every chemical engineering point of view for like interview and written test. Because in the many examination I have already faced various types of questions coming from the BOD, what is BOD and what is COD and other things. Okay, so uh, just very simple, just point to point I'm going to talk about. So basically why we need oxygen demand, you have already know observe like if, everything we need energy, and energy how we get just burning anything. When we burning anything we need oxygen, so that time and that time if every chemical reaction and any other physical process, any other biological process happening, we need human body, and in human body many chemical reaction happening, what happen, we need oxygen. So that means how much oxygen needed in every chemical reaction and every process, any every biological process. That's in the term of TOD, COD, that means chemical oxygen demand, biochemical oxygen demand and total oxygen demand we will read. Okay, so let's start. First of all, chemical oxygen demand, that means COD. The amount of oxygen required for oxidizing all organic compound is called COD. Basically, one word is the very important like organics. If and another is oxidizing. So what is oxidizing? Oxidizing, that means every compound, every component which react with oxygen, that means forming oxygen compound. That mean compound will be oxidized. Okay, and organic compound, that means which component which have a carbon and hydrogen bond. Okay, basically at least one carbon is present, that is the organic compound. If any organic compound, how much oxygen needed to oxidize organic compound, only organic compound, and that is called as chemical oxygen demand, that is COD. Okay, so basically I want to talk about what is COD. COD is the nothing but is the amount of oxygen required to oxidize organic compound only is called the COD. And other things is TOD, that means total oxygen demand. Basically COD, TOD minor difference, because the COD only talk about organic compound, but in the TOD, that means total oxygen demand have organic and inorganic compound. That means we if you talk about if you have a organic and inorganic compound and both will be oxidized completely, that time oxygen, how much oxygen required is called the TOD, that means total oxygen demand. So basically have same thing is written on the board, that is it is the quantity of oxygen required to completely oxidize all organic and inorganic compound present in the sample. If you have any sample and that have a organic compound and inorganic compound and that will be completely oxidized, that time how much oxygen is required is called the total oxygen demand. And another thing, very important topic, that is the biochemical, BOD, that means not biological, biochemical oxygen. Sometimes some person say biochemical and other thing. Okay, so BOD, that means biochemical oxygen demand. So what is biochemical oxygen? First of all, two component or two words which will understand fully. So first understand what is microorganism. Microorganism is that organism that is which we doesn't see through the naked eye. if it doesn't look that means doesn't visible of naked eye, that is the micron, that like that bacteria, yeast and any other things which doesn't visible through the naked eye, so that is called a microorganism. So that quantity of oxygen required by microorganism to oxidize organic compound in the sample. That means you have any sample and that have a and that component have a microorganism, and that organism required how much oxygen to completely oxidize of inorganic compound, that is the BOD, that is biochemical demand. Biochemical BOD is nothing but like how much oxygen required by the microorganism to oxidize of organic compound is called the BOD. And last one is theoretical oxygen demand. So what is theoretical oxygen demand? And this theoretical is the same thing, but like one thing is new, like balanced chemical equation. You have already familiar about what is the balanced chemical reaction. Okay, so I'm do not take part in the explaining of chemical balanced chemical reaction. Okay, so let's what is the it is the quantity of oxygen required according to balanced chemical reaction equivalent to oxygen to reactant to CO2, H2O and higher oxidation state. One thing is understanding which word higher oxidation states, that means you have any compound, that means you have a nitrogen and oxygen and nitrogen reacted with oxygen, so then maximum oxidation will be like maximum oxygen is NO3, not NO4. Okay, so that is the highest oxidation state. Okay, that means you have a chemical reaction and you have a balanced chemical reaction, and that reactant required how much oxygen to convert oxidize, that means something like H2, and that required O2 and oxidate like H2O, and you have a like carbon and oxidize with oxygen like from CO2. So that is the theoretical oxygen demand. That is in the last I want to say theoretical oxygen demand is nothing but have a balanced chemical reaction. According to balanced chemical reaction and amount of oxygen required to convert the reactant to oxidized state, that is the theoretical oxygen demand. If you any confusion, so then write your copy and any other things. That is the basically, and I hope in this video you have all concept is clear. So if you have really liked this video, so please press the like button for the motivation for making more and more video of like this. Okay, and share more to more friend. If you any topic suggest me on English language, so I want to basically make on this topic over in English. So okay, I will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching video.